Family, welcome to episode 3 of our China Live series. Today, we have with us a very special guest who will help us navigate the process of finding suitable universities in China. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Thank you so highly for being with us today.
Thank you too. Thank you.
All
It's a
right.
pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so before we jump right into it, can you please tell us your name, how long you've been in China?
Okay, I'm Jacob Cephas Johnson, and I have been in China for the past 6.5 years now, and counting.
Wow, and counting. I like that. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson, for honoring our invitation. And at this point, we're going to go right into asking you some of the most important questions students should know when it comes to finding right or suitable universities in China. So the first thing I would like you to talk about is key factors in finding suitable universities in China as it relates to the programs offered, the reputation of schools, the location, as well as the ranking.
Ruth, and you want to know when it comes to international student life, basically, it's more about research. I would just want to start with that word, research.
Right, sure.
So the first thing you ask about programs offered. For instance, if you want to go to school, maybe you graduate from high school. During your time in high school, you had a specific course that you had interest in. For instance, you had interest in chemistry or biology and so forth. And you are going into your undergraduate studies, you want something relating to that field.
Right.
So the first thing you want to know about is by researching this university. Okay, I want to know, is this university offering this program? Let's say chemical engineering, all right? Or biology, you want to go in a pharmaceutical area. Maybe you are a tech guy, you want to go into computer science. So you want to know this, if this university is offering this program.
Right.
So the second thing you want to look at, like you asked, the ranking. So the first thing you want to look at is the university, if the university is an accredited university in China. That's one. Based on my knowledge now, I think there are over 200 plus universities that are accredited by the Ministry of Education or maybe their provincial education ministry and so forth. Moving forward, you also want to know about the discipline because when you are ranking university, they are ranked based on disciplines. For instance, if you speak about Tsinghua University, you're talking about engineering.
Okay.
All right. When you talk about Fudan University, you're talking about medicine. All right. So when you talk about Peking University, you're looking at policy, people that are into public administration, people that are into political science, and so forth. When you talk about Tianjin University, you talk about chemical engineering. These are the strong areas of research. So you want to know. So if you are a student from the chemical background, you say, okay, I think Tianjin University would be a place for me, or Tongji University could be a best options for me. The next thing you want to look forward to, finance. All right, how am I going to settle in? All right, I know this university have this major. I know this university is ranked and they have my discipline, and that discipline is ranked maybe part of the first 10 or 15 in China, especially when you're coming from Africa. So you want to know, is it expensive? What's the cost of living per month? Maybe year. You try to do your own analysis. Now, maybe that city you are going to fix in your budget. You say, okay, I'm all good. Now you want to look at the reputation
Right.
and about the university. And the best way you can start by researching about a university reputation, you can look forward to just tap the keyword. What are some of the prominent figures, or noble alumni from that university? And the search engine is very good, right? They bring you these informations, and you say, okay, oh, World Health Organization Director General also graduated from this. He graduated from this university. Oh, I think this is a good university. They have reputation because they have prominent figures, who are alumni of that university. So
Right.
you have to look at the key factors and blend it in and see how best you can prepare yourself when you start to apply. So these are just the basic steps that take you to the next aspect that we will be delving in further.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, thank you so much for that
You're
detailed
welcome.
answer. Thank you so much. And I like how you spoke about the finances or the financial aspect of everything because it is very good to be realistic about things. All right, look at it from what it actually. And I just like how you broke everything down in bit and pieces. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. We all know that China, the native language of China is Chinese. So are there any programs here that are taught in English? For those interested.
So thank you very much. So I'm going to answer in the affirmative. Yes, there are programs that are offered in English. There are numbers of universities that offer English taught majors and scholarships as well. So
Oh,
it's not a problem. It's not something to worry about that, oh, I'm going to China and there people speak only Chinese. How am I going to integrate? How am I going to follow? I'm from an English speaking country. So how am I going to settle in? You don't need to worry about that. Like I said, you try to read about the university, right? Know about the programs that are offered, and then the language, all of these informations have been provided, especially on the university website. And if you are using another parties, like some of us now, got company or agencies that you want to use to carry out your application process, you just make your request. Oh, I want to do this program and I want English taught majors.
okay.
Trust me, they are going to get those university that offers your majors in English, and you are good to go.
All right, that's amazing. That's amazing. I know this is a relief for a lot of people because I can imagine when I was can imagine when I was planning my trip to China, that was something that was on my mind. Am I going to speak Chinese? Do I have to really learn the language? So I know that's really going to help a lot more people out there knowing full well that there are a lot of schools here in China that have short programs. All right. So before we get into the next question for you, Mr. Johnson, you spoke a little bit about your survey. I'd like us to really be a little more deep about it because there was a specific reason why I chose you for this interview because you're actually an expert in this. You have a company and you offer these application services to students. So can you please just talk a little bit about your services or your company in general, please?
All right, thank you very much. You put me on the spotlight, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, my company is Jinan Seaforth Trading Company. The service product that we give out for which the scholarship opportunities or study abroad program comes in. All right, into the service area, and serving as an agency or as an agent to student desiring to further their education gave me so much joy. I was a victim. I was a victim scam fraud when it comes to applying for students. Oh, I can get you a program here. Pay me this amount, and I bring it over to China and get you this scholarship offers and so forth. All right. I was duped on two different occasions.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to. I came to China first in 2018. I have to go back home because the university I came to here first was like, we cannot accept you. We know nothing about you and the programs you are talking about. It does not even exist. And at the time, I wasn't financially prepared for the figures that they were quoting if I needed to stay, my brother and I. So we have to leave and come back, and we're part of the same situation. So I said to myself when I settled in sometime 2019, I said, what can we do to mitigate some of these problems, the long-standing challenges that, you know, have affected more Liberian students? And if you are a student here, primarily the Chinese laws are clear. You know, anything involving work, especially your student, that's not allowed. That have to be made clear.
I told them.
So if you are here as a student and you venture into that area, you say you want to help, that's a good thing. But if something goes left, you cannot get your way out. For instance, maybe you are not an agent here and you want to get involved into applications. Maybe you contact another agent or an individual who claims to be an agent. And then you tell this person back home, oh, can you send me 500? I can do your applications and so forth. Now you take that money, it's not for yourself. I'm speaking from the family or the friend relationship that we use to get applications. All right. And that person take that money and then try to find an agency. All right. Give the money or agent that is now maybe reputable or it doesn't even exist. The Chinese government don't know that, but they claim to be an agent. Right? And they take your money. They don't give you the scholarship. You don't hear from them. They block you, and you are left hopeless. You don't know your way out. And then you have the family from back home. How far is my process? And when can I come to China? And you have no answers. And then the next thing that comes, oh, my friend duped me. He wasn't fair to me, or she wasn't fair to me. So these things you yourself have to put in some measures that will safeguard you from falling into that trap.
Right.
These are some of the things. Maybe if we go deeper, maybe another time.
Another
We'll talk
time,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah, we will talk about it.
All right. All right. So I think I'm going to bring you on the platform to talk more about the services you offer as it relates to scholarship application here in China. So thank you so much for telling us what your company do and the services you offer. Really do appreciate that. I'm very certain a lot of people, after this video has been uploaded, a lot of people are going to reach out to you. So just get ready for that, all right? Just get ready to provide all of the necessary answers that they're coming with, okay? Because I know they're coming with lots and lots of questions.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, all right. This is where I would like to ask you, because I remember initially when we asked the first question, you mentioned about making research and making research and making research. All right. I would like to know, how can students make research and also gather information to be able to make informed decisions to get the best universities in China?
So, okay. Thank you very much. So now, the first and first, somebody will want to say, using the search engine like Google, or you can use your Chrome browsers, or you can use Firefox, you can use whatever browsers you want to use. All right. Sometimes the keywords that we just want to go for the primary and then the secondary. The primary is by going to CSE website. Maybe if you don't know anything, the simplest way was CSE, just post CSE. Just go into your browser, you try to check in CSE, and then the information will come. So just click. I will try to keep it simple for some of our viewers, all right? And then that information page pops up, all right? And then you can have access. Maybe you click the next steps, get access to CSE website. All right, yeah, information page. The first thing you get kind of a layout, you get universities, you get type of scholarships, and so forth. Now, when you're on CSE website, let's say somebody say, what are some of the cities that will start from back? Which one of the cities I want to go to? All right, which one of the city I want to study in? Is it Shanghai? Is it Beijing? Is it Shandong? All right, is it Nanjing? So you go there on the CSE website, you have that click, bam, I want to go to Beijing because Beijing is the capital. I want to be in Beijing. You click on a Beijing. Okay, what are what are the universities in Beijing? You try to look there just first. Okay, these are the universities in Beijing. Okay, maybe I want to, let me use, which one of the university I will use today? Let me try to promote Beijing Normal University. Since I know we have more Liberians in Beijing Normal University. So you click on Beijing Normal University, all right? And then the thing about CSE website, at least if not 100%, at least they have some information about that university, all right? And then you can read about it. And if you are lucky, very much lucky, on that same CSE website, they have the applications, the student portal, wherein you can have access to creating your account, not with CSE then, but with that university to apply, as a scholarship, applicants or so forth, even if you are self-supporting. The second is Kuka. They are another site tool that offers details, information about university. So I just want to keep it short with these two, standing sources of information that provide, details about universities here in China. Another thing, maybe you will want to go to the Chinese embassy in your country, all right, to ask about information, if they will provide this kind of information that is academic related. I want to believe they will. Then we go to the secondary aspect. The secondary aspect is, for us, agents. There where we play important role, very, very important, very, very important role in your scholarship or your study abroad journey. Because with us, like for us in the computer science, you get a front end, you get a back end. All right. The front end is, let's say for instance, you the end users here now. You go, maybe you have an application like the Facebook, you have those kind of a interface that you can interact with, you just enjoy the informations that are presented to you. But there are a lot of algorithms that are working in the back end, to ensure those informations you are getting, are being displayed to you or for you to have access. So we as the agency or as agent, we work on the hooks. We give you those details, information that you need. For instance, if you check and on the CSC website or other website, maybe they have just few university, outstanding university. I just want to say that I'm not saying universities are not on CSC website, but maybe few that information when you put it in, it pops out. Well, maybe somebody say, I'm not financially strong. I do not have the means to study at Tsinghua University. I do not have that means to study at Shanghai Jiaotong University or Tongji University or even Chilu University. But I really want to study abroad. There are other universities that suits me, all right, that I can make use of or I can take that opportunity. And maybe you cannot find it. For us, we give you everything. We give you everything from the lower, the medium, and the upper class. That in China, we get something like we would say for people that talk about the top tier, but yeah, we get the C9 universities. All right, then when they will get a double first class universities, and you go on, go and go, 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 go. So for us, we dig deeper. We give you the history of a university if you want to know. We give you the history. We give you the kind of programs, all right, that they offer. And make whatever information you need, you just access. We are your Google. We are your Google. Like,
walking Google.
So we are your Google. Yeah. So you just answer the question to me, and we are there to provide this information for you to make your work easy. So I do not need to hurt my head. I don't know anything about China. I've never been here. I don't know no university. But when you contact us, you get our emails or our phone numbers, or you go to our website, and then you get in touch with us. We bring everything to you. You
Mm.
see, here you are. Have it to yourself, and then you can try to make your choice. I say, okay, I fit in this area. I don't think this is my area. I fall into this category. For instance, maybe you graduate with 80 average, or 75. Definitely, you know that entering in Tsinghua or Peking University is difficult. So you say, Sipa, your company can find me university that can accept me with my low GPA or my average. Oh, yes, we can help you. We can find you a university that would be suitable for you, a university that would not be as expensive as you expected, because no, now scholarship is for scholars. All right, that's the misconceptions. Like financial aid is a different thing as compared to scholarship. Here, if you're a scholar, you know you have to be outstanding. You have to commit yourself to your study to meet the grade points, to maintain. So we try to explain all of these things to you so that you can be on the right trajectory. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. At this point, I'm like, hey, this man, though, you know too much.
Uh,
But it's
no
nice.
problem.
It's really nice having you. It's really nice having you around because at least you are taking up your time to explain to everyone who is watching this session right now in bit and pieces so that they are actually having a lot of information to work with, which I'm so glad about. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about finite, all right? Because sometimes some people ask me about whether or not there are special financial aid or scholarship opportunities available for international students in China. Can you please throw some light on that for us?
All right. Thank you very much again for the question.
Mm,
When you are with Rufin, you know that you're going to get the questions. She always wants to pick your mind. Say, yeah, I want to get something out of you. I want to. She asks questions. So yeah, thank you for that brilliant question.
mm,
What are the programs, or if they are any form of financial support
mm,
in China? What I would say, there are scholarships, all right, in China, and ranging from the MOFCON scholarship, the CSE scholarship, the provincial scholarship, the
mm,
university scholarship. So let's speak about the MOFCON. MOFCON, I'm not going to talk much about it because it's been given to government.
mm,
So that is not our area, because those kind of scholarships is all the bilateral scholarships. It comes from the government of your country and the Chinese government. All right, we have their relationship, so we're not going to talk about it. The CSE scholarship, we have the two tab, we have the tab A and we have the tab B. Their support are the same. The only difference is that for the tab A, the Chinese government provides financial support for your flight ticket to and for, and that also link with your government. For the tab B, there where we agency comes in to help you apply, especially when you reach the minimum requirements. For instance, by having 80, maybe 80 and above average, or if we are taking it on a GPA scale, 3 point and above. But you should know that the CSE scholarship is very much competitive. You
yeah.
are in a race. This is the misconceptions that most students or those desiring to study abroad comes with, especially when it contacts agency or an agent. Because the agent tells you there is a scholarship offer, like CSE to B scholarship, or there is a provincial scholarship or university scholarship that you have to pay SYZ amount for. doesn't mean that there are no criteria sets for this scholarship.
Mm.
Someone will say, I have a 70 average, or I have a 2.0 average, or 2.5 GPA, and I want to get a CSE scholarship. Is it possible? It is. It's possible. Anything can happen in this world. Nothing is possible. For my belief, I believe that anything can happen. That's for me. But it is difficult because it is highly competitive. You have people with higher grades,
Right.
with not just the grade aspect, they have other experiences, all right, extracurricular activities. They have all of these things to back their applications up, that make them a suitable candidate to the Chinese government. So don't try to make our life difficult. Although when you come, our applicants will take you as a family. So we explain to you, okay, we know that you want CSE scholarship, but CSE scholarship with this grade, it's not really possible. It's likely to happen. So we advise you, there is a possibility, a strong possibility of getting a university scholarship. Some university scholarships are very good. They give you tuition free, accommodation free. Sometimes they even give you a stipend, like a monthly allowance.
Mm.
So we tell you maybe you do not fall because we carry on what we call documents review. Within the document review, we say, oh, this student, he doesn't fit in CSE, but I think he fits in provincial scholarship, or he or she doesn't fit in provincial scholarship. She fits in university scholarship, or he or she doesn't fit in the 4400 university scholarship. He fits in partial category. So we determine that and inform you, the student, where you sit. Now, so of this category, each scholarship offers have different requirements. Like I say to my students, all right, or those working with us, I say if you having some kind of paper set that somebody gave you somewhere for a work that you did, or you attended some kind of conference and you get some kind of little certificate from there, it's best when you're submitting your applications, send that to us. Because you want to convince those that give in the scholarships.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. I like how you ended the statement where you're just giving your piece of advice to students looking to study in China. But I'd like to ask you whether you have any other final tip for students who are looking to study in China. Do you have any final tip for them?
Yeah, I always say to you,
Mm.
education journey is a long one. It's challenging, and it comes with self-discipline. It matters. And if you want to be the best, if you want to be out there, you have to make sacrifice. And those sacrifices are committing yourself to your goals. Study hard,
Mm.
put in those hours. And trust me, the rewards, they are huge, very, very huge. At times it might be difficult, especially for me. I would say I'm not from a rich background.
Mm.
I would say this. But I never allow my upbringing or my beginning to define me. Where I am today is about discipline, consistency, and being persistent in chasing my dreams. Don't get it wrong that you say, I didn't finish first class in high school, that I cannot get opportunity. You might not be good academically in the classroom. You can make yourself good in other areas. And those areas might help you in achieving your dreams. Stay focused. Don't lose it. Push yourself, and the rewards are there for you. And when you come here, you are a CSE scholar, you stand proud. So discipline yourself, make the sacrifice, and the rewards are there for you.
Hmm. Those were really firm and wise words. Thanks so highly for sharing your insights with us. We really, really, really do appreciate it. And I would also like to say thank you to our viewers as well. You guys have been here for a while now. I know this one was very lengthy. Trust me, the information that was provided here by our expert, Mr. Johnson, they are so,
Uh,
so much important to you. All right. So thank you so much for watching. And yeah, that brings us on end for today's session. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next episode. Remember to stay tuned, all right? Stay tuned, stay tuned, and stay tuned. All right, so bye. Just say bye to them.
Bye.
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 Yes, guys, these are few factors to look out for in finding suitable universities in China. And I'm very certain this informative series is so helpful to all of us. So kindly help me give this video a thumbs up as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, because once you do that, you stand the chance to have access to a lot more interesting content like this. All right? Thank you. And also, please leave your comments in the comment section. You guys know I love reading your comments and I also love replying to them. So just drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you also have specific questions you would like to ask about the China Live series, you could either drop them down below in the comment section as well, or you could DM me on Instagram at Rufin_Harmon. I'm also going to leave Mr. Johnson's contact in the description so you can reach out to him if interested. Until next time, stay safe and keep spreading love.